Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for braving this still surprisingly cold weather as we kick off spring in downtown York. My name is Tim Miller, and I am the Acting Executive Director of Downtown Inc. Today, we collectively have some great news to share about all of the things that are getting started this spring to ensure that our community is clean and green. As the weather warms up and people spend more time outside, I'm reminded of one of the most fundamental tenets of building a great downtown urban community, that a cared-for place is absolutely essential to both economic and community development. It is the space in between our offices and stores, our homes and places of worship that bind us together. A clean and inviting urban landscape can provide for an interesting walk past engaging storefronts and public art, or a place for reflection under a waterfront tree canopy. Its absence is seen as a warning of a failing community, and its presence is a hallmark of communities who are better prepared to be resilient in hard times and to attract investment in better times. Downtown Inc. is proud of its role as the organization that works to enhance and encourage investment in York's downtown. But none of that is possible without the kinds of partners who will be joining me at the podium today. Everyone who follows me represents an organization that has chosen to invest their time, money, and/or talents to ensure that the best of our community is represented in our landscape, whether it's cleaning our sidewalks, beautifying our parks and riverfront, or getting the word out about ways that we can all do more to tend to our urban environment. Thank you for all you do in downtown York. Our first speaker today is Ellen O'Connor from the York County Solid Waste Authority. 2016 marks the second year of a great partnership between the Solid Waste Authority and Downtown Inc. Together in 2015, we funded and assembled a 4-member cleanup crew that from May to December collected over 2,800 bags of trash across the 26 square blocks of the Central Business District. Today, with an even greater investment from the authority, Downtown Inc. is getting a much earlier start on the season and is rolling out a much better equipped crew, which will include a 5th member during the summer months. On behalf of Downtown Inc. and the downtown community, I thank you for your continued investment and I want to invite Ellen to come to the front and share a few words. Thank you.
You took all the words right out of my mouth. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the York County Solid Waste Authority, I'm thrilled to be here to kick off the 2016 litter cleanup season. This year, the authority dug a little deeper and we're providing greater support to this effort so that we can have extra folks out on the roadways, setting an example and modeling the proper behavior for everyone else. At the Solid Waste Authority, our core mission is very simple. It's to facilitate the responsible management of municipal solid waste, and that includes litter. So all of the litter that the cleanup crew picks up in this program comes to the York County Resource Recovery Center, which is a waste-to-energy plant, where it is then used as a fuel to produce alternative, or if you will, green power. That's a win-win, not just for the city of York, but for everyone in York County. I want to especially thank the litter crew for their work in all kinds of weather, picking up all kinds of things. When you're in the garbage business, we always say it's kind of like the Forrest Gump of trash mix. You never know what you're going to get. So congrats to them for such a great year. And just going forward, I'm going to throw down the gauntlet and issue the same challenge to other organizations and other businesses that I did last year, which is join us in this fantastic effort and support Downtown Inc. They're doing a great job to not only improve the environment in the city of York, but to make it healthier, a safer place for our children to play. And it's a win-win, not just for everyone who lives in York County or in the city of York, but for everyone who visits here as well. So let's keep making it a proud place to come and a great place to visit. Thank you.
Next, we'll welcome Mr. Tom Landis from the City of York to share some of the city's upcoming cleaning initiatives.
Thank you. Well, second day of spring, and as you can see, a lot of good things are going on here in York. I'm here just to briefly go over one great initiative that was started by Mayor Kim Bracey a few years ago that encourages residents throughout the city, as well as businesses and other organizations, to help get involved and to roll up your sleeves and to get out there and to do something good outside your homes, outside your businesses. Her Take 10 on Tuesday initiative is really a very open-ended program that there's no set times during the day on a Tuesday, whenever it's convenient for you, but it encourages residents and folks who visit our city, who live in our city, to go out just for 10 minutes and do something good outside your home, outside your business, that will overall improve the look of the city and the appearance. So Take 10 on Tuesdays. So tomorrow, roll up your sleeves and get active. Thank you.
We'd like to welcome Mr. Tom Smith from Keep York Beautiful, who's going to talk about an upcoming citywide cleanup.
Hello everyone, I'm Tom Smith with Keep York Beautiful, and I'm here to in particular promote the York City cleanup. The spring cleanup event occurs on Saturday, April the 9th, and this is a citywide event open to all individuals, community groups, and businesses to participate. As part of that day, we are also having a separate event that's being supported by the historic Newton Square Neighborhood Association. We have the Litter Letter project set up in their community, and the invitation has been already extended to Logos Academy School there and William Penn High School. So the students come out on April the 9th and also help clean up the community. And then some other greening projects that we actually have going on. We are in the process of working with the York County Food Bank, and at their future location, we'll be constructing a greenhouse and a pollinator garden there. If we can get more support from the community to help clean up, then that gives us the opportunity to move on to promoting and being involved in supporting more greening projects. Thank you.
Mr. Matthew Carey from the York Rescue Mission.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Matthew Carey. I'm the new CEO of the York Rescue Mission. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. The mission loves the ability to partner with all of you. We spend most of our day cleaning up the Wico neighborhood. We have 4 men that are out there every day cleaning up. We're part of any collaborative engagement that Downtown Inc. comes up with, so keep coming up with them. Keep coming and reaching to us. We have a lot of people that want to serve. So we are just thrilled to be part of this. We love being engaged in this community. As you said about your mission, our mission is service above self. So we want to get out there and show this community that we can serve you in any capacity that you identify, in picking up trash, in mulching, and setting up barricades. That's what we do. So thank you so much, and keep us in thought when you have new projects. Thank you.
And now Councilman Michael Helfrich, who is also the Lower Susquehanna River Keeper.
Thank you. I came down today to announce 2 projects that are coming up. About 15 years ago, citizens from in York City and around the county came together and said, we want to see the Cadorus Creek be an asset and not a detriment to York City. Hello? Oh, there we go. 200 years ago, people came to this area because of Cadorus Creek. The first houses were built along Cadorus Creek. It's what made our town. And we want to go back to the center and start rebuilding, rejuvenating York City from that area. And so 15 years ago, a whole bunch of us and a whole bunch of great partners got together, and we did a 10-day cleanup of the Cadorus Creek and pulled out 50 tons of trash, things that had been there. Gosh, some of the stuff had been there since a hurricane back in 1933. We found these old pipes, we found all this stuff, and it was amazing. We cleaned up all this debris. And for almost every year, except for when the weather didn't cooperate, we've been back out there to make sure that we spruce it up a little bit. Every year there is less and less trash out there, which is amazing. That is progress. And we're going to be out there again, and we invite you all to join us July 15th through the 17th this summer. Also, I'd like to announce a project that we've been working very hard trying to negotiate with the federal government called the Greener Cadorus Initiative. And we're going to have our own press conference about this once we get everything finalized, but I've been asked to kind of give you a quick update on it. And that is that The Army Corps of Engineers and the federal government control the Codorus Creek through the city of York. And as part of their maintenance, you may notice every summer that they come through and they spray herbicides and basically kill every living thing along the creek. Makes many of us sad. It's not good for the economy, our psychology. It's just not good for York. So we've been working for over 2 years to negotiate an agreement with them where stewards of the Lower Susquehanna, which is now being renamed the Lower Susquehanna Riverkeeper Association. Our group is going to work with them and York County Probation, and I heard Matt Carey volunteering some folks. We're going to work together to get down there with hand tools and manicure and control the vegetation and keep the habitat and the beauty down there so that our ducks and our geese and our muskrats and our mink and all the little critters that are so fun to see down there and so many people enjoy. It brings a little light to some people's days. We're going to make sure that they have good habitat down there and we can all enjoy the creek. And between these two programs and some other great stuff going on in WECO, I think we're going to be able to really realize making the Codorus Creek the centerpiece of York once again. Thank you.
And my name is Megan Fieser. I am the marketing director of Downtown Inc. And to conclude today's press conference, I want to let you know about an upcoming event that's going to celebrate all things local and green in downtown York. That event is the 8th annual Go Green in the City. It is Saturday, April 23rd, and it takes place on Beaver Street and on North Pershing Avenue. This is the largest year ever for Go Green. This is the largest year ever for Go Green in the city. We have more than 75 vendors who will be coming in. We're expecting more than 5,000 people. The event is sponsored by White Rose Credit Union. It features local artisans, local vendors, a lot of local food vendors, and we also have the Go Green Kids Zone, which takes place on North Pershing Avenue. It's going to feature a petting zoo and lots of fun kids activities. So it's a day to celebrate all of these initiatives that you heard about today, all things local and green in downtown York. And again, that is Saturday, April 23rd. It's Go Green in the City. So thank you to all the speakers who came out today, everyone who came out to hear about all the great spring cleaning and greening initiatives we have. The sun has now come out. Maybe it'll start to feel like spring this afternoon. So thank you everyone for coming today.